a roll top desk in there where I did Saturday morning. I can't remember, but
Didn't work.
pretty cool little device. I've got to go fishing. Got my paint. This one has been cleaned. This is the second time to make you think, or just. Alright, here's where we are so far. Y'all ever seen anyone build a desk with hurricane straps? Now you have. This thing's gonna be solid. Time to get back to work. Hey everybody. Well, still working on that paint room. But I'm taking me a break. And we're gonna go try and do some fishing this morning. So it's Sunday. Obviously, I've not been doing any painting really. I hopefully will be painting by tonight. So, yeah. But y'all seen the progress of where I started working on the desk. That was, I can't remember. I want to say that was Friday, maybe Saturday morning. I can't remember. But been working on getting that desk built all weekend. Now I've just got to get my paint booth set up. I got to get a hole drilled in the wall for the vent. That's what I got to do after I get done fishing. But like I said, I'm going to try to get us some fishing in today. Y'all see that? That's some beautiful water right there, y'all. So hopefully I'll have some fish on to show y'all. Maybe some pictures, maybe some videos. Forgot to charge my camera last night, so I'm only using my phone. So yeah. Wish me luck. Hey y'all. Sorry about that. Yeah, had a frog in my throat. Well, we're on the water. Haven't caught nothing yet, but still a beautiful day. My wife got me this neat little camera that goes under the water. I've been kind of playing with it. It is nice to see what the bottom of the water looks like. Not very many fish showing up today. But this is a cool little camera. I've always wondered what the bottom of the water was actually like in this spot because it's one of the deeper spots. Now I'm able to see. See if anything shows up here. It can go all the way down to the bottom. I just got it hovered above the bottom so I can see it a little bit. It's got a little float thing on it. Pretty cool little device. But I have been fishing with a little micro glide bait. Get it in here. Y'all can see it. Like I said, I'm working with my phone today, so let me get it over here where y'all can see a little better. Got it painted up kind of a little creek chub color, and I call them little mirror chubs. And it don't have any reflection in it as far as like foil or anything like that, but with the silver paint I have in it, it really catches light really good. Good little micro glide bait. I can't remember exactly what it is. I have to wait to get home and look at my book. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. Just kind of hanging out, having a good time. So hopefully we'll get some fish. Yeah, I got this on. It helps keep my hearing aids in and keeps them from falling out. Yeah, one of the things, take care of your hearing so you ain't got to deal with it. I said I messed with my phone today. I don't have my camera. It's currently at the house charging because my silly butt forgot to charge it. It had a little bit of battery left, but I don't think it was enough to come out here and do a proper filming with it. I do hope everyone's having a good weekend. Mine's not too bad. Like I said, I'm just kind of getting out and enjoying myself. Not been able to do a whole lot of painting lately. I do apologize about not having painting content. That will be getting corrected soon. It's just when you're reworking your paint room, can't really do a whole lot of painting when your paint booth is part of the project. So, trying to fill that void with some fishing content. There will be some videos and pictures of the progress and the process I've gone through to redo my paint room. Right now it looks like a tornado went through it. When I get home, I've got to put a 4-inch hole in the wall to put a exhaust area for my paint booth. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that. That's not really one of the things you want to get wrong, so to say. Now the water in this, I call it a creek. It's called a river, so a Little Black River, but it's more of a big creek. But it's not very deep in this area that I fish. That little camera I just showed you is probably about 4 or 5 foot down at the very most. Usually you don't get a lot of big smallmouth out of here, but you can normally get about an 18-inch smallmouth out of here. So being shallow and still being cold, I live in southeast Missouri. And if y'all don't know anything about Missouri, our weather is very bipolar. In the last 2 weeks, we've seen 7 different seasons. So yeah, and yes, I didn't mean to say 7, because Missouri will teach you there's more than 4 seasons, and you can experience them all within 2 weeks. We went from freezing temperatures to 70s. Up and down, up and down. So I'm sure that's got the fish a little messed up. I'm sure it's got the spawn messed up a little bit. Once it gets lined out, I do think our spawn will start up, or at least our pre-spawn. And it might be started up right now and just in the wrong spot. I know this time last year, I was definitely putting fish in the boat. But it definitely has not been the process this year. ever since the first of the year, it's actually been kind of tough to catch a fish, but we've had some very messed up weather. So I'm sure that probably contributes to some of it. If y'all are wondering, that little microglide that I'm currently using, I am throwing it on a medium light rod. The particular rod's a Mojo Inshore by St. Croix. It's a moderate rod. Seems to do really good with it. And I do have my Daiwa Tatula on there. Big fan of the Tatula rods, or the reels. I got a Lew's and a Shimano, and they're not bad. Just a really big Daiwa fan. They've always been pretty solid for me. Done exactly what I need them to do. And their price point's pretty good for me. Man, I tell you what, I'm impressed with the flash on this, even though that's just silver paint. Wish I took a video of myself when I painted this lure. It was a fun paint job. Y'all will see me doing a paint job on some 5-inch bluegill glide baits. I had a guy send me some blanks. He wants painted up. He wants them in a bluegill pattern and I believe from the picture he sent me, it's a Mayan cichlid. So he's going to use them down in Florida. So we'll definitely get some video of that. The bluegill, he wants 8 of them. We'll only do a video for 1. The Mayan cichlid, I think I had to look back at the message, but I believe he only wanted 2 of them in Mayan cichlid. The particular color he has for the cichlid is kind of in between their spawn and their post-spawn colors. It's not their very bright and vibrant, pretty color, but it's also not their deep, dark color. It's kind of in the middle. It's more of their burnt orange and black color. Still a pretty good color. Fishy, 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 fishy. Fishy. I had to change up lures. Fishing on a kayak, I try not to change up lures too often. I try and stick with a lure and use it. Because you ain't got the room to keep the tackle. And it is a little harder to switch out gear on a kayak. I really like this spot right here. I got a rock cliff right here. It is on the northern side of the water, so it gets most of the sun throughout the day in my area. And if the water is cooler, and that's a factor, rocks being warmer should help the fish want to be there. They're just not being there for me today. I might might be using a glide bait rung. I've only been playing with glide baits for a couple months now. And I'm more of a finesse fisherman and don't have a BFS system, but I would like to one day. And pretty much, I think what they call power finesse right now with the system I'm using. I'm doing like 1/8 and 1/4 ounce stuff with this particular setup I have in my hand. But that's kind of the nature of my fishing though, because this is a smaller body of water, a lot shallower. Bigger baits just don't do it. Smaller baits, slower presentations. Let it get down there just a little bit deeper. I think I'll get this one in, then I'll probably switch lures. Oh, it's a pretty day. All right, yep. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to change lures up. So I will get back with y'all in a little bit. Maybe we can get on some fish. Well, obviously, no fish today. But, got to go fishing. Got my paint room halfway going. I got it to where I can paint finally. Yeah, let me turn this around so y'all can see what I had to deal with. Don't mind the mess, y'all. Like I said, there's still a lot going on in this paint room. So yeah, it looks like the tornado went off in here, but I've been trying to get this. Yeah, let me zoom out. There we go. All this set up today. And, well, we finally got the spray booth set up. Finally got my light mounted. Yeah, my house is a rental house, or used to be a rental house. And I always wondered why my south wall always got really hot. The reason you see bolts going through there holding the dryer vent hood on, is because there is no sheeting on the other side. My outside wall is foam board and vinyl siding, I found out today. So, yeah, that was nice. But, regardless of that, I found a workaround. It works for right now. One of these days I'm going to have to address that wall, though. And, but no, I'm in the process of getting it all set up. It's going to still be working in progress. But I'm to where I can paint now. All I gotta do now is get me some shelves and drawers and get stuff to put away more organized better. But the big thing is out of the way. Now I just gotta get everything kind of put to the side a little bit so I can work. So again, I do apologize about not having any painting videos. We're going to work on that. I promise. I know I keep asking y'all to just bear with me and just keep following it, and and stick with me through this. It's kind of some growing pains. So if y'all would just bear with me. So it's definitely been a journey. But yeah, I did. I got to go fishing today, though. Like I said, very beautiful day. My waters have just been. I think that creek is just a little shallow. The whole thing's shallow. It's like 6 foot at the very deepest. It's a good swimming creek. So I don't think it's warmed up enough. I might need to try some lakes and maybe some bigger rivers that have a little deeper water where I can get down to where the fish might be holed up at. And I don't think our spawn has started yet, just because the way the weather's been. It's been a lot colder this year than it was this time last year. So, yeah, we got the desk put in, we got the booth set up, got some fishing, so I'm happy. Now, all that being said, I do want to say that if anyone out there has a spray booth, about twice a year, you need to take your swirl cage off, or your fans, whatever they are. And even though you got a filter on there, you're still going to get some that gets through here. Clean your fan blades or your swirl cage blades. This one has been cleaned. This is the second time it's been cleaned in 6 months. I had to put it in an ultrasonic cleaner to help clean it this time. I am going to look into, because it sets down right here, getting a secondary filter to go here to help protect them blades a little more. But definitely take care of your equipment. I'm going to wrap it up with that. This video has probably been broken and long and probably halfway boring, and I apologize about that. I try not to be boring. I try to be entertaining. I try to bring y'all stuff to watch, because I watch stuff on YouTube as well. And I know what I like to watch. I like to be engaged. I like to be, things that make you think, or just entertaining. And so yeah, leave me some info in the comments about what y'all thought about this video. Please like it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit the little bell notification so you can see when I put new stuff up. And hopefully next week we'll have some painting videos. Love y'all.